Rotten Tomatoes. Why are you being so dumb right now? Resident Evil: The Final Chapter is directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. This stars Milla Jovovich as Alice one last time in the sixth and final installment of the Resident Evil film series. I'm not even going to get into the plot. It's just Alice having to go back to Raccoon City and to end this virus. I'm sure there's more to it, but to be quite honest with you guys, I'm going to be starting off this review by saying I am not a fan of these movies. Now, I understand people look at them as guilty pleasures, which, good for you. If you enjoy these movies, good for you. The only one I would say that I somewhat enjoyed is the first one, which I thought was, it was okay. The other ones, no, I have no remembrance of anything. So I went to this movie, and luckily they did some crappy recap of all the films beforehand, which somewhat helped me, but at the same time I was like, can the movie just start so that I could go home? I was dreading to go see it, but I chose this movie over the dog movie because of all the controversy that's been going on surrounding that film, and I probably should have stuck with the dog movie because this movie is horrendous. I mean, this movie absolutely is horrible. The Rotten Tomatoes score is absolutely ridiculous. 40%? Are you joking with me? The action in the other films is not great, but it's not horrible. This movie has horrible action to the point where I can't tell what was going on. This is one of the worst edited films I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't even tell what was going on. And I saw this movie in 2D, by the way. I would say the minimum of a shot was about 3 seconds. I don't get with these action movies nowadays why they have to keep doing the quick cut stuff. It doesn't work. And then there's the most ridiculous amount of jump scares in this movie. It's like the stupid horror sound, which I didn't expect in this movie because I thought it was just going to be some generic action movie. So when they did all the jump scares, I'm like, why is this happening? Is this really necessary? One moment happened where she was walking to a motorcycle, then a cop pops out or something, or a guard or something. I don't give a f***. I don't care at all. Milla Jovovich is a gorgeous woman. Paul W.S. Anderson, you're a lucky man for getting someone that sexy, so props to you, man, but you're a horrible director. The direction in this movie is absolutely horrendous. The writing, oh my god. The story makes no sense. She goes to this place, and then she's like, oh, I know what to do, so I'm just going to be the leader of this group. Oh, yeah, boo, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. The pacing, the movie went way too quick, but I was bored. And I'm usually never bored during these fast-paced movies, but this one bored the crap out of me to the point where I just wanted to leave. I almost walked out of this movie twice, and I just couldn't take it. And the acting, Milla Jovovich, I don't know what she was doing. She acted like a robot during the movie. She acted kind of bland. She's like, hey, I can fight. I'm hot. I can do this. Larter, hot as hell. Ruby Rose, don't know why she's in every freaking movie nowadays. Everyone was bad. And poor Jorah Mormont from Game of Thrones. Oh, no, I know he was in the series, like in the second or third one. I don't really remember, but he was horrible in this movie. But the movie dragged. The visuals were horrible. They felt like visuals from 1998, and the score was bad. Tried to be very dramatic because it's the last film, so you want to feel sad when the movie ends. And speaking of the ending, I think this ending is horrible. If this is really the last film, and it has to be because it's called The Final Chapter, you could have ended it a lot better, but no. I mean, I'm sure fans might have been satisfied, hardcore fans, but me, I thought it was the dumbest ending ever. Overall, Resident Evil: The Final Chapter is just a piece of trash. The acting was horrible. Paul W.S. Anderson can't direct anything, probably except for a commercial on paper. The writing was horrible. The visuals were bad. The score was just a joke. The action wasn't well done, but the editing is the biggest fault of this movie. If there was a Razzie for worst editing, I think this film would be the winner of that, or at least one of the nominated films. So Resident Evil: The Final Chapter gets a whoopity-whoppity friggity-floppity F. Guys, tell me what you thought of this movie if you saw it, and if you did see it, I'm so sorry for you. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys soon.